This is how most life on Earth will end. For now, life thrives on our oxygen-rich planet, but Earth's atmosphere won't always be so welcoming. In fact, scientists predict that Earth will eventually undergo a drastic atmospheric shift, one that will drive most life, including humans, to extinction, marking the end of life on Earth as we know it. But before we talk about how most life on Earth will die, let's first talk about how life on Earth began. You see, despite how vital it is to our existence, the presence of oxygen in Earth's atmosphere is a relatively recent feature in our planet's long and storied history. Before the Great Oxidation Event go round to point 4 billion years ago, when cyanobacteria helped drastically change the amount of oxygen in our oceans and atmosphere, Earth had very little oxygen. During this time, anaerobic life forms like the aforementioned cyanobacteria thrived in the planet's methane-rich atmosphere and iron-rich oceans. In fact, there was so much iron in our oceans that our oceans would have been green instead of the blue we know today. When the GOE happened, though, life on Earth changed drastically. According to researchers, Earth's atmosphere will eventually revert to this ancient state, becoming low in oxygen and rich in methane once again. Scientists also predict this transformation will happen before our planet loses its surface water due to increased solar radiation, making the planet uninhabitable for humans and most other complex life forms. So before that happens, we should probably start thinking about where we're gonna move to next. But why is this happening? Well, as time goes on, the sun is gradually getting brighter and hotter as it ages and expands before eventually exploding. As it does, it will increase the breakdown of carbon dioxide in our atmosphere, since carbon dioxide is crucial for photosynthesis. This will eventually lead to a decline in oxygen-producing plants, bringing an end to life on Earth as we know it. And with fewer photosynthetic organisms, oxygen levels will plummet dramatically, potentially to levels a million times lower than today. The change will occur rapidly on a geological scale, leaving most oxygen-dependent organisms little time to adapt. This disappearance of oxygen will wipe out not only animals and plants, but also entire ecosystems that rely on aerobic life. But this isn't the end of Earth. While humans and other oxygen-breathing creatures will perish, microbial life is expected to persist. The future Earth will be dominated by anaerobic organisms, bacteria, and archaea that thrive in oxygen-free environments. These microbes existed before the GOE and will likely continue to flourish long after oxygen is gone. Sure, life as we know it will end, but Earth will go on. And while a billion years is a long time, and if humanity is still around, we'll need to seek refuge elsewhere, colonizing other planets, developing artificial biospheres, or even finding ways to prolong Earth's habitability are all likely goals that the scientific community will lean into. As NASA says, there are several things that could doom humanity, ranging from asteroids to nuclear war. But the slow death of our planet isn't one of them. That's because Earth has managed to shake off such disasters in the past. Round 252 million years ago, a series of volcanic eruptions caused global temperatures to rise, ocean levels to fall, and 90% of marine species to go extinct. But life found a way to not only survive but thrive in the aftermath. In fact, scientists believe that low oxygen levels may have actually helped some animals survive, giving rise to new species and paving the way for more complex animals to evolve in a way. The Great Oxidation Event acted as a filter, allowing only certain types of animals to survive. If life finds a way to adapt to the current oxygen levels on Earth, then it seems likely that life will find a way to adapt yet again. After all, life always seems to find a way. So, do you think humans will find a way to survive the end of oxygen on Earth, or will we wind up becoming another extinction event ourselves? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, stay tuned for more videos. And remember, the greatest distance in the universe is the distance between your dreams and your goals.